Hello everyone, I'm here with a new process video today. This is part of my Double Trouble series, so I'm working on 12 by 12 double page layouts. These are more photos from my husband's trip to Utah, so that's kind of my new project right now in 12 by 12 because I wasn't on this trip. This was all him and his brother, but he wants it done in 12 by 12, so that's what I'm going to do. So I have my next set of photos here, and you can see they're very gray, orange, green. That's the main color scheme here. And I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to arrange everything, but I do think that I want to use these cards. I think they go nicely with the greens that are in here. So I'm going to try to make them work. So this one just says explore the great outdoors. It's a 3x4. And then I have this one that says wander in the woods, fresh air, mountain trails, explore, get outside, with those same kind of greens there. So I think that those will work. So since I have these picked, really it's all about photo placement. So I'm going to go off camera, mess around with how I might want to put these photos together, and then I'll come back. I think this is generally how I want the photos laid out on the layout here. So I want you to be able to see the right side here, and here's the left side. So for this left side, I think that's where I'm going to put this card, because since I've got this 4x6 horizontal photo, it works well to just put that right there. And then on the right side, something similar. They kind of mirror each other in that what's on the bottom here is on the top here. And then instead of having a third photo in here, because I don't have one, then I could maybe do this, make this card work. So I'm thinking something like this. I think it's actually made to go this way, but I don't care. I think I can get away with it going vertically here, because you can still read some of the words. I think it'll work, and I'll probably stamp something in there. I don't know what that'll be, or a sticker, or I don't know, something in there though, so it's not so blank. But I think this is the general design here that I'm going to go with. And I'm not sure yet if I'm going to have a title over here or not, because all of these preliminary photos are from the same area. So I don't need to keep saying on every page, oh, this is the park they're in right now, because it will have already been said. But I do have kind of blank space there. So I'm going to have to come up with something. I just don't know what that is right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to put down these photos, and I think I may ink the edges of the cards with my handy dandy chalk ink. This is the Chestnut Roan from Colorbox. This is my favorite one when I'm using brown. So I think I'll do that, adhere everything, and then I'll just go from there once that's done. Okay, I have everything adhered down so far anyway. I'm a little nervous about adhering this until I've journaled. I did put this one down thinking if I stamp or put a sticker in there, that's pretty good. So I'm undecided if I should put it down yet or not. I'm going to think about it. But in the meantime, I felt like with all the orange in these photos, I needed to bring an orange somewhere. So I grabbed some washi, and these are the two that I'm thinking about. It needs to be this darker color, not a bright orange, to go with this. And they both qualify for that. But I'm just not sure about these patterns. I kind of like that this is a wider dot, but I'm not sure it goes with kind of the theme here. You know, is it really that outdoorsy? This one is just, you know, a tiny kind of random polka dot. If it'll stand up there, there we go. When I look at them like that, I definitely like this one better. So I think this is the one I'm going to use. So I will remove that one. And I think what I'm going to do is just do a little bit down here. Let me think. I need a visual triangle. So if I do one here, then I need one over here or up in this corner. And then where will the third one go? Maybe coming down here overlapping or something? I'm not sure. But I am going to use this one. I'm going to mess around with that on how to place the washi for my visual triangle. And then I'll come back and show what I decided to do. I have put down washi in this lower left corner, And then I did another one over here, kind of in the middle on the right. And I did decide to adhere this card because I also decided that my third piece of washi is going to go up top here. That will give me the visual triangle because I'll have left, right, and somewhat left again to make the triangle. And again, it'll bring in some more of that orange. So I'm going to tear off just one more little piece. Probably about like that is good. And then I'm just going to put it right up here at the top as my third option. Yeah, I like that. So it's just off enough from this one that it gives you that triangle of going up and then across and back. So I like that. So that's a good start. I think I need more though. There's not enough, there aren't enough embellishments. I think there's not enough happening visually yet. So I am going to look for some other little things that I could maybe put on this layout just to bring in some more texture to the design. So my next task is figuring out what that's going to be. I went into my stash and I did find some fun elements I can use. I found these little puffy hexagons here, and I believe these are from Embellishment. I cut them apart a long time ago, so I don't have the original packaging, but I think that's who made them. And they're the perfect color. It's almost an exact match to this. So I'm again going to do visual triangle somehow and place those around the page. So I will get that done as my next step. I have put on all the little puffy stickers there. So there's one. The other two are both on the right side. There's the second one if the camera will focus. Hello. There we go. And there's the third one. And I liked this one down here because it brought in some more of the white. It's very dark kind of on this bottom half. So I think that that helps to balance out some of the color issues there. And then I had this big space. So I went into my stash. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I gathered for this album prior to starting it. And these stickers were part of that. And I think I'm going to use this one, the one that says "At One with Nature," because I like that you can actually see the trails going up the mountain here. And it is all outdoorsy photos, a little bit of brown, kind of that dark orangey color, which works. And of course the green. So I think that's going to work. So I will put it, I think, I don't want it all the way over here underneath there. I think I'll go like maybe right here, and then I don't need to fill in the rest of that space. Do I like it? Let's see. I do, but I think it's slightly crooked. Let's align that just a little bit differently. How's that? I think that's good. It's a little oddly shaped anyway, so that's okay. So I do think that it works there, but now I'm wondering if just to balance that out, I should have something else hanging off the edge or not. I'm going to look in my stash again really quickly and then I'll be back. When I went back into my stash, I found these little cork arrows I have. And so I pulled one out of there thinking that it might help to bring in a little bit of that brown because I did ink these pieces in brown. There is some brown in there with an orange tint, and so I think it goes okay. So I think I'm going to place it right there. And then this layout might be done. And I wish I could tell you who made these. I don't remember. I've had them a long time and I just don't remember. So I think I'll go, yeah, kind of where I had it before, where it just overlaps maybe the washi a tiny bit. And then because it's pointing this way, it'll lead the eye across the layout. So I think this one is done. I'm going to take my iPad off the stand here and then show you the full view of it so that you can see what it looks like side by side. So here is the layout. So you can see it all the way across. There you go. I'm quite happy with it. I think that these colors, you wouldn't think that this green and orange maybe would go, but they really do. I like them. So there we go. And I think that little sticker over there added just enough, and I'm pleased with it. So thanks for watching, everybody.